Can't give me nothing.
When Shaurn Thomas was released from a Pennsylvania prison in 2017, he says the state didn't offer to help him get back on his feet.
Vacate, that was it. Whatever you had from prison, that's what you came home with.
Thomas served 24 years for a murder he didn't commit. And like other wrongfully convicted men and women, like Willie Veazey, Walter Ogrod, and Johnny Berry, the state of Pennsylvania didn't have to compensate Thomas for the time spent behind bars.
Some of them don't got houses. Some of them can't get jobs because when they ask you, where was your last employment, you ain't working 30 years. That's a big gap.
Pennsylvania is one of 14 states that doesn't in some way compensate exonerees. According to the National Registry of Exonerations, since 1990, the state has seen 97 people wrongfully convicted. 51 are Philadelphia cases.
This says we don't really believe in liberty. If your own government strips you of your life and lets you just walk away with nothing.
PA State Representative Christopher Rabb wants to change things. He was going to introduce a compensation bill, then the pandemic hit. Now he's planning to do it by the end of June. At this point, the payments would be based off of the PA median household income, which is around $62,000.
A compensation package should start with what the average Pennsylvanian would get. And so that's the threshold.
He says the bill will also contain a trust fund to help exonerees with some expenses, including down payments on housing and education opportunities. Rabb wants some of the money to go to communities where the exonerees live.
That would allow for investments in those communities and also to provide access to capital for the individual exonerees beyond the cash payments that they receive.
Right now, the only way for the wrongfully convicted to get paid is to file a federal civil rights lawsuit. Not every case qualifies, and these can be difficult to win.
That was almost 2.5 years of battle there.
Thomas sued and settled with the city of Philadelphia. He got more than $4 million. Since 2013, the city has paid out over $40 million in these types of cases. In Rabb's bill, state payments would be in addition to any money awarded by courts or settlements.
I believe double dipping is appropriate in this circumstance. We shouldn't remove the rights of folks to sue.
We're certainly comfortable with a bill that has an offset for any amount of revenue you get is from a settlement or from a jury trial.
Nan Filer is the executive director of the Pennsylvania Innocence Project. She calls the need for wrongful conviction compensation financial justice, but at this time thinks it might be hard to pass in the PA legislature.
I'm not sure this year with the deficit and the financial issues that we're going to get it done this year, but I'm hoping in the next year or so we can really move things forward and get people to understand their moral obligation.
And Representative Rabb says he's still working to finalize the bill, and he's working directly with the exonerees to get their input and finish up those details. So we'll follow the progress and keep you guys posted.